In a land where mountains kissed the sky and rivers flowed like silver ribbons through emerald valleys, there existed a kingdom known as Veridia. Veridia was a prosperous land, not because of its wealth or military power, but because of the wisdom of its people. The kingdom was led by a wise and benevolent ruler, Queen Althea, who was revered not only for her fairness, but also for her deep understanding of the human spirit. One day, two young men from a distant village came to the queen seeking guidance. Their names were Thomas and Henry, and they had traveled far, crossing mountains and deserts, to seek answers to questions that had troubled them for years. Thomas was a man driven by ambition. He sought to improve himself, to rise above his peers, and to achieve greatness in all that he did. Henry, on the other hand, was more reflective. He wished to understand his place in the world, to grow as a person, and to contribute to the well-being of those around him. As they stood before Queen Althea, she welcomed them warmly and invited them to sit with her in the Garden of Wisdom, a serene place filled with ancient trees and blooming flowers. The air was filled with the scent of jasmine, and the sound of birds singing provided a soothing melody. Thomas was the first to speak. "Your Majesty," he began, "I have come to understand how I can better myself. I want to learn new skills, increase my knowledge, and achieve success. I have heard of something called self-improvement and wish to know how I can master it." Henry, more hesitant, followed. "Your Majesty, I too seek to grow, but I am more concerned with understanding how I can develop as a human being, not just for myself, but for the benefit of others. I have heard of human development and wish to know how it differs from self-improvement." Queen Althea smiled gently at the two young men. "You have both come seeking wisdom, and you ask important questions. The answers lie not in words alone, but in understanding the paths you each wish to walk. Allow me to share a story that may illuminate the differences between self-improvement and human development. Many years ago," the queen began, "there were two travelers who set out from the same village, much like you, but with different destinations in mind.